Hey guys, what's up? How are you? So I just wanted to jump on here, go over a few things. I had done a poll the other day, and I know that some of you probably have heard me talk about why it's so important to clean our cars, interior and exterior. But there was a poll, and there's a lot of new people in the group, so I just wanted to go over why it's so important to clean our cars. There's a bunch of information here. I'm going to drop my phone is what I'm going to do. Sorry. I'm going to be back and forth between my notes because I have plenty of them and to you guys. So if you're hopping on, say hi. Because I love to see you guys and talk to you guys. I swear, when I don't see you guys in my group, I'm like, oh my God, where did my friends go? So, all right. So let's talk first about the nastiness of our interiors, okay? Because I've done a live video on this before. And it's amazing how many people don't understand the importance of cleaning our interiors because it's just freaking disgusting. Okay. I will repost all the articles for you guys to read if you need to go back to them. Hey honey, how are you? If you need to go back to them because I am telling the truth and it is really nasty. And when I read them, I was just really grossed out. All right. So first off there was a study that was conducted at Queen Mary University in London. Ready? That showed an average of hey, Dan, how are you? That showed an average of 700 different kinds of bacteria that live within our cars. Okay. Did you hear that? About 700 different kinds of bacteria that live within our cars. Compared to, ready for this nastiness? Compared to 60 types of different bacteria found on our toilet seats. Okay, 700 in our cars compared to 60 on our toilet seats. Now, here's the factor that kind of plays with this, okay? Because there's only 8% of the population that believe that there are germs in our cars. So it's not relatively like something you really think about, right? Also, only 1 in 5, yes, it is really gross, Jay. Only 1 in 5 drivers clean the inside of their cars 3 times a year. All right, so obviously when we think about our cars, and I know me for one too, when you think about our cars, we think of them as like this machine, this indestructible machine that, we clean our house, we clean, we bleach everything when our kids are sick, we clean the sheets, we clean everything, right? But we never think about our cars. Now, especially in the wintertime, our cars don't get really a chance to air out. Why? Obviously, the windows are closed. You don't have the windows open to let all the germs. It's just really gross. Okay, so on an average, a vehicle approximately has 283 different types of bacteria per square centimeter, which is even more grosser when you really come to think about it. When you go into a store, you're touching things, you go in your car, you're touching everything in your car, literally. I mean, it's just inevitable. Your kids are in the car coughing, sneezing, spitting, throwing food all over the place. That's the other thing that's really gross. Okay, so now with germs and bacteria come lots of different things. One of the major factors of bacteria in our car is that we eat in our car. So we eat in our car, we drink in our car, we leave the condensation from our drinks in the car. I'm a huge coffee drinker, so coffee spills, milk spills, and that just grows bacteria. We eat in our cars. All the crumbs after we eat, what do we do with them? We leave them there or we swipe them under the rug. Well, those things, because it's food, it's obviously creating bacteria. And I know these are things that are like common sense, but you don't really think about until you really think about it, right? So let's just talk about exactly, Jay. It's really, really disgusting when we think about how many, I can tell you, to be honest with you, when I get into other people's cars, I'm like, Oh my God, the germs. They're all over the place. What am I gonna do? Like, I truly get grossed out now when I'm in other people's cars. And I know that's horrible. But it's true, because now that I read the study, I know. So let's talk about how we can prevent this spreading of germs in our cars, okay? Obviously, getting our cars detailed by a professional detailer first, okay? So that's your first step, is to clean, to just get all the nastiness, just get it all out of your car first, okay? Then after it's clean, keep hand sanitizers, the soap, the hand sanitizer soap, keep that in your car. Keep a microfiber rag. This way, when you do have those drinks or those, light spills or whatever it is, you just wipe them up quickly. Lysol wipes, keep those handy in your car. When eating and drinking in your car, make sure you just remove all of that crap from your car when you leave. And I know it's easier said than done, especially being a mom, because I can't tell you how many times I leave like a can of soda in the center console, or a cup of coffee in the center console. But it is so important to remove those things out of your car. Even if you keep like a garbage bag, or like, one of those little, I don't know, those little boxes like that. They're cute. They're like foldable. Keep those in your car. Don't, leave garbage in your car. Keep a garbage bag, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I already said that. Now here, let's move on to the exterior of your car. Give me 1 second. Yes? Yes, give me 1 second. Okay, so now the exterior of your car. You ready for this? Oh, well, yeah, okay, we could do that too. I can give you a list of things that we could keep in your car to keep the germs out of your car, because it's really, really bad when you think about it, and it's really, really gross when you think about it. All right, so let's move on to washing the exterior of your car and why that's important. Because again, we look at our cars as machines. They're indestructible. They could take on anything, and we just abuse them, really. I mean, let's keep it real. We abuse them. So, when washing your car, first of all, it truly protects your investment. It prevents contaminants like dust, dirt, pollen, tree sap, bug guts, salt, and borne pollutants, acid rain from adhering to your car's paint. What happens when they adhere to your car's paint? All right, so if, let's say, you see a bug on your car and it's on the paint, and you wash it off, right? Look at that spot after you wash it off. You're going to see a slight, and I mean very slight, but obviously over time, it continues to happen. It's going to become more and more. You're going to see slight imperfections in your car's paint, okay? And the reason why is because literally these things that I just named off, all those things that I just named off, are literally eating at the clear coat on your car. There is a pretty thick layer of clear coat on our cars, but over time, obviously, the layers decrease more and more and more. UV rays from the sun also is something that really will decrease the clear coat on your car's paint. It'll mars the paint. What happens once it adheres to your paint? Not right away, but over time, these contaminants start to eat away at the clear coat of your car and eventually leaves weak spots in your paint that can eventually turn to rust. Yes, I'm reading my notes. In the winter, frequent washes are suggested. The salts from the roads speed up the process of corrosion, especially if you park your car inside of a garage. Now, why, when you park your car inside of a garage, does it speed up the process of corrosion? Because it creates moisture. So now that there's salt on your car and you add moisture to it, it creates like a chemical reaction that works faster at eating away at your car's paint. We do not recommend any drive-through car washes, and here's the reason why. There's numerous reasons why. You've seen my videos of my swirl marks and, when there's scratches in your paint and stuff like that, so on and so forth. Now, that is mainly due to driving your car through a car wash or getting your car detailed by not a professional or using very harsh soaps. Now, the car washes, not that they're necessarily horrible, but no, they are horrible. When the brushes are beating up against your car, first of all, they don't wash those brushes. So whatever dirt is on those is now slamming up against your car, creating scratches, swirl marks, and just not happy things. Then also, they use industrial type soap, okay? So with that soap, it is very harsh. And why do they use the soap? Because there are 100,000 different types of vehicles that drive through their car wash to get cleaned. So those industrial soaps are very, very horrible for just a regular car's paint. The soaps that any hand wash, car wash, place uses, a detailing company uses, it's pH neutral soap, okay? So that soap is as close as possible. I think I have it. It is like, it has no acids or alkaline in it, and the pH is almost just as identical to water. It's 7.0 of pH, which is pretty much as close to water as you're going to get. So that's the reason why we say don't ever drive your car through a car wash. We've seen plenty of cars come in our shop that have been destroyed by car washes. And let's see, what else do I have? Hang on. So here are some key suggested points by Google and professional detailers. Get your car cleaned twice a month. Now, I know I don't have time to go to a car wash twice a month. Some people do. As long as you're getting your car cleaned at minimum once a month. And I'm not saying a detail. Nope, not saying a detail. I'm saying getting it cleaned once a month. Really quick, in and out. Also, applying sealants will protect your car's paint. Okay, there is a huge difference between Carnauba wax and a sealant, okay? So Carnauba wax lasts, give or take, about a month and a half. Why? Because it's natural. It evaporates pretty much off of your car's paint when it's sitting in the sun. It's easy to come off with rain and all that other stuff. So wax isn't necessarily great for protecting, sorry if it paused on you. Wax isn't necessarily great for protecting your car's paint. Now a sealant is just that. It's a sealant, okay? So it's an additional layer of protection. It will greatly aid in any contaminants sticking to your car and penetrating to the clear coat. Sealants last, as opposed to the Carnauba wax, give or take about 4 to 5 months. Then what else? So, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of why you should get your interiors and exteriors cleaned more frequently. You're really protecting your investment. Other than the nastiness of the germs that are inside of our cars, you're really protecting your investment. Our cars are, I think, one of our biggest investments, right? Next to our house, our cars are one of our biggest investments. And because we view our cars as just indestructible, we don't necessarily take care of them. Give me 1 second, I'm almost done. We don't necessarily take care of them the way that we should. And I feel like a lot of people, and especially the customers that come into our shop, they don't take care of their cars the way they should because they don't know enough. And obviously, if you don't know, you're not going to do it, right? So, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments. I love for you guys to say hi to me, so say hi. If you're watching it on the replay, #replay. And I hope to see you guys soon. I hope to talk to you guys soon. And this sun, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's going crazy. All right, so have a good day, guys, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.